All right, welcome back everyone to the deep dive. We often get questions from you all about teamwork, specifically how to make teams really click and perform at their best. So that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah, it's fascinating. What makes a team really high performing? And luckily, there's this great book, Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon, that really digs into team dynamics and offers some really insightful answers to those questions.
Exactly. And I think a lot of our listeners out there are interested in how to build those stronger, more effective collaborations. So this deep dive is going to focus on extracting the essential ingredients of what makes those high performance teams really tick. We want to pinpoint those core characteristics so that you can not only identify them, but also start cultivating them in your own teams.
Absolutely. One of the really cool things the book digs into is how high performance teams make decisions. It's actually way more complex than just everyone agreeing right away.
Definitely. So it's not just about everybody immediately seeing eye to eye. There's more to it.
Right. It's about the journey. The book describes this process as starting with full divergence and then moving towards convergence.
Okay, divergence and convergence. Break that down for me. What exactly does that look like?
So imagine you've got a team tackling a problem. In the divergence phase, they're actively looking for every possible angle, every perspective, even the really out there ones.
So it's like a massive brainstorming session where nothing is off limits.
Exactly. They know that getting all those different viewpoints out in the open first is key to getting a full understanding. But then, and this is important, comes the convergence. After really exploring all the options, the team starts to come together to make a unified decision.
So it's not about one person pushing their idea, but more about really hearing everyone out and then deciding on the best path forward.
Precisely. And another thing that really struck me was this idea of constant constructive disagreement, which at first sounds kind of, well, intense.
Yeah, constant constructive disagreement does sound a little, a bit rough. Like, are they just arguing all the time?
Not exactly. It's not about negativity or personal conflict. It's more about rigorously testing every idea. Think of it like stress testing, but for ideas.
So it's like constantly challenging each other to really make sure that the ideas are solid.
Yes. They want to poke holes in things, find the weak spots, and ultimately strengthen the solutions. And here's the interesting thing. This type of debate actually builds trust within the team.
Now, that's really counterintuitive. You'd think disagreement would lead to more conflict, not trust.
Right. It's strange. But because everyone is so focused on the best possible outcome, the challenges are seen as helpful, not personal. Everyone knows they're all on the same team, aiming for that same goal.
That makes sense. So to sum up, these high-performing teams, they encourage a diversity of viewpoints when making decisions, they're comfortable with respectfully disagreeing, and they're all deeply committed to the team's success, even above individual recognition.
Exactly. They put team success versus success at any cost. It's this collective mindset that makes the whole greater than the sum of its parts. They understand that when the team wins, everyone wins.
Okay, so to wrap things up, it sounds like these high-performing teams aren't just lucky. They have these key elements working together, welcoming different viewpoints, engaging in healthy debate, and prioritizing those shared goals above individual ones.
Absolutely. Those things are all interconnected, and you can't really have one thriving without the others. It's all part of creating a culture of collaboration that can lead to truly incredible achievements.
Well, that's a great point to end on. Think about the teams you're a part of. Are these elements present? What small changes could you make to cultivate that high-performing dynamic? It's definitely something worth considering.
For sure. And if you want a deeper dive into all of this, I highly recommend checking out Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon. It's packed with insights on building and leading high-performing teams.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.